Let's start here. I have a crack right above this slide entrance right there. I have another crack.
There's a lot of fine tuning that needs to be done. And by the way, when people say, "Did you pass this inspection?" We don't pass unit. We bring back facts. Remember, people, this is a manufacturer made by people. So there will be mishaps. Things will happen. The thing about the manufacturers that you're going to choose is going to be the one that's going to have your back, and that will carry on to their quality and service you and agree to fix their issue. Some other places where you have to go to the dealership because they don't want you to go to the manufacturer, I'd be rethinking that if I was you. Just saying.
It's RV inspection day, and today we are in Hershey, Pennsylvania, the sweetest place on earth, about to inspect this 2024 Alliance Avenue 37 MBR. Now, this is a warranty RV inspection, so stick around. We're going to update you at lunch and the end of the day so that our customers and you will know exactly what they need fixed before their year up is over.
All right, first glimpse. People live in here. I don't know how long they've been traveling, but we're in 25, it's a 24. So it's at least a year old and a little bit over in manufacturing. First glimpse, well, people live in it. I can see it's been maintained, it's nice, it's clean, but I already see a problem that could lead to manufacturer stress, or you need sealant to make sure that nothing comes in here. These people are already going back to the manufacturer, which kudos to Alliance. They take care of customer. When you have those problems, those major problems, they already addressed. A couple of slides that have a problem. Laura will tell us of the problem we have inside. There's a lot of fine tuning that needs to be done, or mishaps when they put something on. Remember, people, this is a manufacturer made by people. So there will be mishaps. Things will happen. The thing about the manufacturers that you're going to choose is going to be the one that's going to have your back, and that will carry on to their quality and service you and agree to fix their issue. Some other places where you have to go to the dealership because they don't want you to go to the manufacturer, I'd be rethinking that if I was you. Just saying. So on that note, let me get to work. We're going to see what this has in store for us after that time on the road.
So come on in. I'm going to give you the first glimpse of what we know and what we're seeing so far. So one thing for sure is that these doors do not stay closed. So we know that they have to use this cord here in order to keep it closed. We also know that this slide is coming in so far that it's actually hitting the island, and it has made the island very loose and has gouged the island as well as the refrigerator. So the refrigerator does not fit in here. It's already been replaced because it's fallen out. So the brackets are not holding it together, and the cupboard above the refrigerator also is lopsided. So these are just some of the things right now that we know are issues, but we know that we're going to find quite a few more before the day is out. The hard thing about coming in when people live in here is that I do not get inside your cupboards. You know, everything that's in there, that's yours. But when this is empty, then I can get in there, I can make sure that your cupboard is strong. And also, we know that this hinge is loose. But again, I'm not going to get inside feeling for water intrusion in the back because you need to empty out your cupboards in order for me to get there. That's the downside. The good side to doing it when it's new or when it's empty is I have access to all those areas that you want me to see. So think about that when you're deciding to get your RV inspection or your warranty inspection. And we'll see you at lunchtime.
Lunchtime recap. It's a year old, a little bit over a year old. I don't know how long they had this unit, but this is a 24, we're in 25. It was manufactured in April. So I want you to think about this. This is just a year old. Even if it traveled or not, I got the skylight that has one of those bubbles that is open. You need to put sealant. Both the corners in the back have open areas where you can see the sealant and there's a hole totally open up to water. How long have you had your rig? All right, this is kind of obvious just for you to see. And there's that hole right there. And on the other side, it'll get there. So that's why I mentioned it, so you can reseal both corners. When's the last time you went up there? So maintenance has nothing to do with the manufacturer. That is your job to get your butt up there, to not say your ass. So on this slide out, I actually have something that is rubbing and I can't tell. They're probably gonna have to go underneath the bed or something because there's definitely something dragging. The only thing I can see is a scratch mark here. And I'm sure it's not one of the cat that's stuck behind there. I mean, they left with, did they have 4 cats? Okay. We don't have a concierge service. We're not valets, just saying, okay? So if you want me to go in there, you got something coming because I'm not unpacking. I'm not a moving company. So we'll do the best we can with what we have. That's the problem when we do, oh, we're gonna buy it, hurry up, because you guys are not available. Then I bought it and then you call us after. How many times do we see this? Well, you guys weren't available. Could it have been worth waiting a little bit to make sure that it's inspected before, so you don't have now to go back to the manufacturer? Like this one, like Binet, like a couple of them here and there. I'm just saying, they can wait, so can you. So my wife is asking, what's the black along the side? That's somebody who hasn't washed their RV. That's what it is. So there's nothing special, and I'm not gonna state this in the fact. And by the way, when people say, "Did you pass this inspection?" We don't pass unit. We bring back facts. We are not there to check you or don't check you. And that's where sometimes with all the information that we bring, manufacturers like what we do because they bring things that they didn't see on the production line, that they didn't realize that happens, or they oversee because everybody's busy thinking of, oh, I got to get this unit out today. Remember, they're not paid by the hour. They're paid by the units. So quality is always this thing where some manufacturers that we know are better than others at trying to stay on point. But you can always see when somebody messed up, somebody put a screw in the top, in the roof, in the sealant material. I can have a screw sticking out. We've seen this before. Or in the gullies. Things are left for you to figure out when you get this, go through every little detail. So for me so far, I got a lot of misalignment on a couple of slide out, crooked. Like Lowell stated at one point, says, you think they would have seen that before it left? Let's go check what she has inside.
So it's lunchtime, and I already have a lot to tell you. David, is Mark sitting beside you? Go get him. Tell him to pop the popcorn because you know you've been waiting for what I found today. And I just have to tell you, it's the Monday after the Hershey RV show. We have met so many amazing people. Thank you for stopping us, saying hello. We've helped a lot of people. Robert, we saw Mingo and Rose, Chris. Thank you so much for stopping us a couple of times and talking to us. Norma, we met another Chris, Mario, all of you, thank you so much. But David, make sure Mark's sitting beside you, okay? So here we go. I'm waving at both of you. What I found when I first started doing my walls, let's start here. I have a crack right above this slide entrance right there. I have another crack opposite side right above this slide on the wall up top there. Why? I can't say. All I can do is report the facts, right? And the other thing that I have, I have cupboard doors that are loose, need to be attached. I have some slide roller marks over here on the floor, which are really hard for you to see, but they are definitely there with a little bit of a gouge in them. Well, Pierre says it's obvious, so he's showing you. You can obviously see it. We also have trim work that is loose. So when we come back to this crack right here, you can see the trim work on the ceiling is lifting out. It's also loose, and it's loose all the way to the other side. Not only that, the slide trim the slide trim is also loose all the way to the other side down here. So these are just a few of the things that I have found so far. I have a long day ahead of me. I have all my water, which I'm assuming probably there aren't no leaks because they've been living in here, but you never know, right? So I have to still go through everything. And remember, when you live in the RV or it is full of all of your stuff, there are things that I can't get to. And you've got to understand, not just me, any RV inspector, that's not what we do. If it's empty, we can get to everything, but it's not our job to move your stuff out in order to inspect what's behind. What I'm seeing today, what I have seen so far, I've told you, and I'll share with you at the end of the day what I find going forward.
End of the day recap. So in order to have this safely doing what it's supposed to do, the only thing that I found, a couple of things that I found this afternoon, but nothing major, but seal on the slide out that is not adjusted properly. But further than that, my undercarriage is all fine, suspension's all good, tires are perfect. The spare tires installed the right way, so you can actually verify the pressure in there, but all the other tires have the TST plugged into this. I know you monitor your tire from this, but there's one thing that you gotta test, and that's for every one of you. I'm not just talking about RV inspection, but you've got to test your, what we call the oops switch. So this is the switch that if ever you lost your RV, we pull on this and it applies the brake. So it's a safety feature. If ever you lost your trailer or if something happens, well, this one actually does absolutely nothing. So I don't know when's the last time he checked this, but there's not an ounce of amperage going to this cable. This is life safety. This is what stops you.
Are you ready to become an RV inspector, or are you already an RV inspector? Are you ready to bring your skills to the next level?
Our workshop offers in-depth training and streamlined methods to make inspection day run smoothly.
This is a lot of work, but it's well worth it.
Fine-tune your current inspections.
Protect, serve, and thrive with our Blue Ox endorsed workshops.
If you're on the fence thinking about doing something like this, I would highly recommend this course.
We're seeking people with integrity, those who value protecting RV buyers from an unregulated industry.
Ready to enhance your skills and elevate your business?
It is a lot of work. You can do it. We can do it.
Yeah.
We will do it. We will complete it. And you will too.
Get the education no other school offers.
So just like anything in life that you want to progress at and that you have a passion for, you want to take training and continue in your education. I started out with getting certified as an inspector, and now coming here to the Blue Ox and getting training, I wanted to progress my training and abilities. But the ideal end of the end game is when you want to be seen as an equal to your peers and being evaluated and endorsed by them and recommended by them that you're doing a good job, and to clients.
Thinking about taking another course possibly. Again, this will separate you from the general population as far as inspectors go. This will make you the best of the best.
This is the workshop for you. Visit our website to contact us to reserve your spot today.
So on that note, let's go check what Laurel has inside to finish this off.
So it's the end of the day. David, you still with me? I hope so. How's that popcorn? So I just want to tell you about this slide. This particular slide comes in so far that it hits the island, which has loosened the island. It has gouged the front of the island here, taken off the bracket right here. Also, you can see that same with the table. It's made it extremely loose. As far as the refrigerator goes, it's not in the hole properly. It's extremely tight up here, but we have major gap as we go down, and the brackets are not secure. Definitely something that needs to be secured. And then over here on this side, when we talk about the fireplace, as you can see, they've known there's an issue here. I can put my fingers all the way behind this fireplace. They've had to put tissue in there just to kind of take up the gap. So definitely some things that they need to have fixed. Like I said, this is under warranty. So for them, these are the items that they want to add to the things they already knew to go back to the manufacturer to have fixed before the end of their year warranty is up, which is smart to do. So think about that when you're out there in your RV, even if you've had an inspection when you first purchase, make sure that you have that inspection at the end right before your year warranty is up. Eileen and Annie, are you watching? Annie, I'm thinking about you. You know I'm waiting for that call, right? I want to know that you did what we talked about. I found a few little minor things here and there, nothing else that's really major to actually tell you about, but I want to stay positive, and I want you to stay positive, because living in a negative mind, you can't live a positive life, right? So remember, think positive on that note. So remember, and do never forget.
It's not all about the destination, it's all about the journey.